What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another scooter video. Today we're going to be doing a room tour. There's been a lot of requests on all my videos to do a room tour of all the Rapture parts and how I fulfill all the orders and where I keep everything in my room to keep things organized and ready to go. So if you guys have ever wondered what a pro scooter rider's room looks like, or have just wanted to see how the Rapture scooter parts are all organized, definitely want to stay tuned for today's video. I'm honestly not really for sure how to get today's video started. I mean, how does one really film a room tour? I mean, do you guys just want to see all the clothes that I have over there, or where I sleep, or where I keep all my tools? I'm not really for sure. But I'm going to try to make it the best and most entertaining that I can while showing you guys where everything's at. Come on in. Welcome to my room. The first stop on today's list is gonna be what you see when you first walk in the door. And that is a whole bunch of Rapture decks and bars. Over here we have all the Duo decks, and then over here we have all the Spider decks ranging from the 19.5 to the 20.5, and then the Splatter decks, 19.5 and 20.5. And then up here, we have a whole bunch of steel bars. Moving right around the corner from all the scooter decks and bars, we come over to my bed. I have a queen size bed, and can you guess what's underneath my bed? It's a whole bunch of more Rapture parts. We got a whole bunch of bars under here, bar ends, grips, forks, clamps, and wheels all piled up under there. I kind of have a feeling that you guys guessed right. But anyways, let's move on to the workstation. I call this the workstation because it's just a giant desk that allows me to get all my work done. Anywhere from editing to packaging Rapture orders, I utilize all this space just to get all those orders packed and ready to go. And then mainly I sit in this chair all the time. I love this desk chair. I've had this thing probably for close to like 10 years. Back when I used to be homeschooled and I did all my computer work on this desk, I used this very same chair while doing schoolwork. So it's kind of cool that it's lasted so long, almost half my life. But anyways, let's move on to the shoes. As I'm sure you guys can see, I have a shoe addiction. Honestly, I probably have more shoes than I ever could actually even wear. But every time I go out to a store, I see shoes and I'm just like, man, I want those and those look cool. But over here, we got my riding shoes. Those are the most important ones. I wear those the most out of every single other shoe. I got some hiking boots, some daily wears, some soccer shoes, some athletic shoes, some more maybe riding shoes, and some low tops. Of course, I got a lot of Vans. I really like Vans. As you guys can tell, I wear a lot of Vans. I used to wear Nikes. Actually, these were my go-to shoes right here. These are like Nike Portmores. I wore the heck out of these things and kind of like started my Nike addiction, but then I moved to Vans and haven't changed since. But now if you guys are thinking that's all my shoes, you would be mistaken. Back over here on my door, I have a ton of more shoes on this little rack right here, ranging all the way from Vans to Nikes and basketball shoes and just so on. Again, I have a little bit of a shoe addiction. Don't judge me. Let's move on to the rest of the room now so you guys can stop judging me about my shoe addiction. Over here behind my monitor, I have a whole bunch of pictures that I've had for a very long time. Some of these were captured all the way back from when I was like 14, 15 years old and stuff. Then I got a couple quotes, and I got a picture of me and Angel over here. And then moving on to the clothes of my room, and then of course, right above it, more Rapture parts. Up here, we have quite a few more 19.5 and 20.5 Rapture Spider decks. And then over here, chilling in the back next to this teddy bear, I got some prototype bars over here. And then these are just some old decks that I used to ride in the past, as well as some prototype decks that we were working on. And then right beneath that, as I said before, I got all my clothes. I got a bunch of t-shirts. I probably have way too many, again, just like shoes. But in reality, I probably only end up wearing like a quarter of them because the only ones I really wear are Rapture shirts. But then moving away from my t-shirts, over here I have my riding jeans, my riding gloves, some sunglasses, a Rapture beanie. And moving down here, I have a whole bunch of my old pads, elbow pads, knee pads, shin guards, and all that good stuff. And then, of course, underwear and socks. And then right down here, I keep my riding bag. I try to keep my riding bag as easy to access, so basically at any given time, I can just grab it and go. Now we're gonna go ahead and slide over here to the other half of my room. Now this half is my favorite part of the room, so get ready for the good stuff now. Starting up over here on top of this locker, I got a whole bunch of Rapture goods ranging from prototype parts to just a few things that maybe fans have given me. Right here is actually my very first scooter award that I ever won. I took first place with a flare double whip at an Ollie's competition. If you guys remember Ollie's skate park, you're a real one, and yeah, you know what's up. Up here is from when I won the United Scoots competition, and this is from my trip in Arizona. We got KTR. Shout out to you, Chris, for hooking me up with that. And then over here, we got a whole bunch of Rapture wristbands. I'm always grabbing out these bags, packaging them in each order that you guys order. And then moving upwards, we got a collage of my favorite photos that I've ever snagged. And then we got a cross next to that. And then up here, I'm sure you guys have already seen, my whole entire room is covered in hats. I love hats. It's just something that I always collect. Anytime I see a new hat and I find a spot in my room, I stick it up there and just add to the collection. Now we're moving on to the strictly scooter side of my room. Starting up over here, we got Rapture forks. Basically, you pull out the drawer, you grab the part, and you go. More Rapture forks. We got some Rapture grips. We got some Freedom grips back here. I have everything basically organized by labels on what they are. We got some Rapture headsets, some baggies, and just some miscellaneous forks. Over here we got a bunch of shims. Oh my gosh, we have so many shims in the store, it's ridiculous. We got some packaging supplies and mailing supplies, more packaging and mailing supplies. And moving on over here, we got some old wheels and stickers and stuff. I'm not gonna pull this drawer out because inside of this drawer is literally a whole collage of stickers, and if I pull it out, I probably won't be able to put it back in. But then moving on, we got some grips, just parts that I used to wrap before I started Rapture. And moving on, got some wheels again, more wheels. Ooh, actually, hold on. These wheels, I placed third place in Michigan. Isn't that kind of cool? And then this was my first set of signature wheels that I ever rode. And then in this drawer down here, we got some more Rapture wheels. Just kind of one from each batch. I'm always keeping them just to make sure we can keep consistency and stuff. But this was actually the first yin yang wheel pair that we ever had. That kind of cool. What do you guys like better? Do you like the print better on the new ones, or do you like the print better on the old ones? Drop the comment down below and let me know. Over here, we basically just have some more grips, some miscellaneous scooter parts, some more parts that I used to ride before I started Rapture. And then we move our way over here to this shelf. Just like with these shelves, it's just full of Rapture parts, mostly grips and more grips. And then on top of here, I got a little mini half pipe that my girlfriend Angel got me. It's kind of fun just to come on here, have a little half pipe session. And then right next to that, I got my helmet that I use every single day. And then moving on over here, we got a scale that I pretty much use for every single Rapture order to make sure everything is the correct weight before shipping it out. And then we got more stickers. Yeah. Oh, actually, that was a pop socket. How cool is that? You guys like pop sockets? Those are actually available on the website. Click on our accessory tab, you guys can pick up a pop socket. Then moving on over here is my bathroom. I'm not really gonna show you guys that because you guys know what a toilet looks like. So let's move on to more Rapture parts. Starting down here, we got 120 Rapture wheels, and then right next to that, I got some 110 Rapture wheels. Now moving our way up, we got some yin yang wheels in here, and then we got some balance wheels, and then moving our way up, we got some bar ends. And then on top of that, we got all the splatter paint colored wheels. This is Rapture clamps, and then more grips, and then more grips up here, all the colors. We got blue and white, and underneath that, we got some green grips, and then more bar ends. Basically, anytime someone places an order on Rapture Pro scooters, I mainly come to this shelf right here, grab the part, package it up over there on this desk right here, and then ship it out. And then up here, I got my old helmets. And then moving on over here is the tools section. I literally use this every single day. I come over here, usually I grab the 13 and the 6 just for all the Rapture parts. So now moving our way down a little bit, over here I got a box of tape, and I use this basically every single time I package up a Rapture order. I got a whole bunch of tape inside this box right here. And then down here we got all the packaging supplies, all the poly bags, all the bubble wrap, and brown paper, more bags, and then grip baggies. Pretty much every time that there's a Rapture order, I come down here. Or actually, I come over there, grab the Rapture part, and then I come over here, grab the packaging supplies, take it up to the desk, package it all up, and then ship it out. Now moving over here, I got a little tool section, just like up here, just some stuff inside of drawers and everything. Now moving over to the closet, right here I made a little shelf for all the titanium bars. I believe this holds roughly about 40 pairs of titanium bars, and then right below that we have more Rapture decks ranging from 19.5 and 20.5 and more splatter decks. Over here I actually pre-grip a couple decks, so whenever we get a grip tape order, I have to just go down to the garage instantly and grip tape a deck. It's nice to just be able to grab a deck, package it up, and just makes the day go a little bit quicker. So I always try to keep at least 2 to 4 of the pre-grip decks there to go. That way I can just whip them out real fast and save some time later on. And then moving to the top of my closet up here, I have a whole bunch of old scooter parts. Basically everything I used to ride growing up, even starting back to my very first Razor scooter right there, is up here. Next to that is all the packaging supplies. I use a bunch of bubble wrap on the daily, so it's nice just to be able to come up here, grab some bubbles, and then stick it in the package, and it's good to go. As well, more packaging supplies up in those boxes. Kind of forgot how many decks I actually have up here. Back when I used to ride Pandemoniums, Irwins, Fusions, MGPs, Addict, more MGPs, and then even behind these bars, I actually have, you guys can see, more older decks and also bars hidden back there, just kind of behind all the Rapture parts. If you guys actually ever want to see me bust out all these old decks and just kind of show you guys all the parts that I used to ride, drop a comment down below and let me know. Now moving on to the corner of my room, I got some Rapture banners, another Razor scooter, a little tool bag, and a little flag. Sometimes I'll do this and I'll cover up my closet because sometimes it can get a little bit overwhelming to see all the scooter parts, so having the flags up there sometimes helps with that. Now before we end this room tour over here in the bar section of my room, I thought it'd be kind of cool to give you guys a rundown while I actually do an order, because actually while I was filming this video we had a Rapture order come in for a below the belt package, and I thought it'd be really cool to actually just set the camera up over here, grab a deck, grab some forks, and then grab the rest of the parts real quick on camera for you guys, just so you guys can see a rundown of how the operation works. That right there is pretty much how I get all the Rapture parts. That was ironic timing. How did that even happen? Thing's been up there for like months. Anyways, that right there is the operation of how I pull Rapture parts out, put them on the desk, and get them ready to go for all the customers. That right there is going to conclude our room tour. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have stuck around to the end of this video. I know it's a lot different than all my other videos where basically I'm usually either riding or doing something else, but there was a lot of requests for me to do a room tour. I think because a lot of you guys wanted to see where all the Rapture parts were held and how I went about, you know, organizing my room and everything. And also it's kind of cool to see what, you know, a scooter rider has in their room, because, you know, I'm sure there's a lot of other people that have different things in their room, but this is what is in my room, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you did, give me a big old thumbs up and smash that subscribe button. Wait, before we leave, go down in the comments and comment a new video idea that you guys want to see. Just like the inspiration for this video right here, it was because of you guys. If I see a comment down there for a video idea that I want to do in the future, you know I'm going to be doing it. So thank you in advance. But that's going to do it for today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.